What's going on, Empyreans? It's Carl the Sensei, and this week I wrote an awesome blog called How to Start a Workout Program Again. And the key word is again, because what I've come to find out is the people that I work with, right, they start a workout program, maybe it's going well for a month or two, and then all of a sudden life gets in the way and gets entangled, and all of a sudden now they're overcoming so many different challenges that they end up just putting their health and their fitness off to the side again, and then they end up getting caught in the whirlwind of life. And then now when they want to start over or start a new program, they feel like they're starting over again. And then it creates this vicious cycle of starting and stopping, and then eventually just leads to just overwhelm, and then people just give up, period. And that's so sad because, health and fitness is something that's very important for your body. It's obvious. And what this week's blog is to really show you what are the three things that you really need if you were to start a workout program again, but this time make it successful and make it sustainable. Alrighty, so number one is that you have to have a starting point and an end point, and you need to measure that starting point. Okay, find some way to measure where you are right now. This could be as simple as stepping on a body composition scale, finding out how much body fat you have, how much muscle mass you have, seeing if you're in a healthy range or not, seeing the damage, and there's a humbling part about being able to see the truth and the honesty in your face. And that's okay, because everybody's got to start somewhere. All right, and then, or this could be also too, doing an old workout that you used to do it again. Do you feel out of shape? Do you feel like, oh my God, this is a lot harder than when I used to do it back in the day? Then have some sort of measurement to know how far you've drifted. And then also too, what you also have to do is you have to find a point B. You have to visualize where you want to go. So if you want to be healthy and fit, you want to get into a healthy muscle mass range and body fat range, you have to visualize that. You have to see yourself being that first. Things in life are created two times, one time in the mind and one time in real life. The first thing that you have to do is you have to visualize yourself. First, can you visualize yourself even looking healthy and fit? Can you see yourself what you would be wearing, what behaviors you would be doing, where you're actually going to the gym? You have to visualize all that. You have to see yourself going to the gym. You have to see yourself drinking all of this water, and you have to visualize that. And then in between point A and point B, this is the second creation. Now you are just doing all the things that you are supposed to do to create that vision or make that vision come alive in real life, all right? So drinking all that water, going to the gym all the time, starting to eat fruits and vegetables. If this was the person that you had envisioned, then you must be doing it in real life. So that's the first one. Measure where you are, know where you want to go and visualize that, and then start taking proactive action in order to make that visualization come to life. All right, next one, number two. Number two is that you have to create a healthy lifestyle outside the gym. Look, I will say this with confidence that you cannot out-exercise a shitty diet. It's impossible. You're not going to be able to really get fitness like that. You can work out until your face turns purple. You can work out 5 times a week, 6 times a week. You're not going to make change if you're trying to out-exercise bad lifestyle habits. So what you need to do this time around is not only do you have to go back to working out, you have to start incorporating more behaviors and habits that will create a sustainable lifestyle. And here are some simple habits that anybody can start doing. Number one, start taking supplements. You need to create some sort of background health in your life. Number two, you need to start drinking more water. Boost your metabolism. 70% of your muscle is water. So more than half of the battle of creating new, lean, toned, sexy muscle is just being a hydrated individual. Number three, stabilize a sleep pattern, because your body is made up of bones, blood, organs, skin, and electricity. When every time that you sleep, you're recharging your body's battery, which is your brain. If your sleep is not stabilized, you're not going to have sustainable energy. There's no way that you're going to be able to keep up with the demands of living a healthy lifestyle if your body is always physically stressed and tired and fatigued. Number 4, Begin to drink a protein supplement before and after your workouts. This is to protect your muscles from extreme breakdown and to also accelerate the healing and growth process when the workout is over. If you're not doing those things, then you're actually doing more harm than good. So again, this is another behavior that you have to incorporate if you want this workout program to be successful this time. Number 5, you have to find ways to positively manage your stress. There's no one in this world that has no stress. It's a bunch of bullshit. But what differs one person from another is how they positively manage it. You know, if you're experiencing a lot of mental stress, then this means that you need to take strategic breaks in your day. You need to be able to turn your mind off, meditate. Everybody's got stress, all right? When you begin to positively manage it in a great way, you're going to make your results sustainable. It also, too, really helps keep stress low. And then number 6 is you have to limit processed foods and drinks. All of the workouts that you're doing could easily be thrown in the garbage if you just still are engaging in foods that are so processed and drinks that are very processed. You have to start incorporating foods that are whole and less processed, because these foods can actually fix you from the inside out. It'll make you healthy, it'll make you fit, it'll fix your stomach, it'll give your body the nutrients it needs to feel energized. The list goes on. Your body really loves to eat foods that was made by Earth, you know, but when we begin to eat foods that are not made by Earth and made by machines and factories, this is when your body kind of begins to ask you, what the heck is going on out there? Why are you feeding me these foods that are weird? All right. And so that would be number 2. The last one, number 3, in order to create a successful and sustainable workout program this time around, is that you need to prioritize scheduling your workouts. Working out is very important, but it's not urgent, meaning that nobody is going to tell you when to go, what time to start, and when to leave. So if you're not writing this down in a schedule and you're not prioritizing this, then life is always going to take that time away from you. And that's probably why you got into this situation in the first place, because you didn't think that working out was that important, because you thought this other million things were even more important. But that is bullshit. Working out is so important. It helps improve your mood, makes you feel strong, makes you feel confident, makes you feel empowered, makes you feel healthy. The list goes on. And also, too, like, working out can make you live longer. Like, come on, isn't that like the goal here on Earth? So with that being said, this is so important that it has to be scheduled somewhere. You have to be very specific. If you want to work out 3 times a week in your schedule planner, you should be writing, I'm going to work out on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. at Gold's Gym. There you go. Make it specific. And then schedule all of the other things around that. But the fact is that you put something very important first, so now you are prioritizing it. You know, if you are saying like, oh, if I had more time, if only I had a gym membership, you have to stop being reactive and wait until the problem gets bad in order for you to do something. Instead, you have to be proactive and start doing the things that will prevent the chaoses and the crises from happening. If you're starting to feel out of shape, or you just feel like you're losing your health and your fitness, this means that you have to prioritize your health and your fitness this time around. Schedule that, prioritize that, be proactive and make the time and execute it. Do it. All right. So those are the 3 things that will make your workout program sustainable and successful. Except this time, not again. This time it's gonna be successful forever. So there it is, guys. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope this helps someone. If you want to read more blogs or if you want to read this blog, everything is on trainempyrean.com. And if you aren't following me, you can follow me at trainempyrean, or you can follow me at carlthesensei.fit. Thank you again, guys, for listening. I hope this helped.